at a Flush the Format Friday. 194, the number one hit music station. Zero and Amy K. Good morning. 194.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
And a mailbag situation today from Playhouse family member Becca, who was clearly triggered by a conversation we had on the show yesterday about girl code and bro code. She says, you guys were talking about girl code yesterday, and when I'm wondering if I'm in the wrong here, speaking of girl code. My friend broke up with her boyfriend recently. They dated for several years, so I became friends with him too, like you would want me to, right? Nobody cheated or anything. They both say they just grew apart, and now she's mad at me for still being friends with him and talking with him and hanging out with him. She thinks I need to cut him out of my life because he is not with her anymore. Is that how this works? Because we are each female and we were friends first. We're supposed to cut out each other's enemies or exes for no reason. I feel like unless he did something to wrong her, I don't have to cut him out. So is that a violation of girl code to still be friends with your female friend's ex if you're a girl then?
It can be. If it's your best friend, obviously you hate anyone she hates. Even if they did you no wrong, they are dead to you. If it's just an acquaintance, I think it also can depend on how long ago did they break up.
It just said not that long ago was the way it was worded.
Can you give it some breathing room before you're hanging out with him? Just chill.
Time does heal, right? Maybe that's just a matter of it, too, is just letting a little time go by. I don't hate that way of looking at it. Do you think it's a major girl code violation that she's still hanging out with her friend's ex? A bit of a poll for here in a mailbag situation. 237, it's text 35270. It is a Flush the Format Friday, and that's why we're willing to play Chainsmokers Selfie. 194 of the Playhouse in the morning. More music all day. Flush the Format Friday, 194 in the middle of a mailbag situation. Playhouse family member Becca basically was triggered by a conversation we had yesterday about girl code and bro code, and that is basically just putting your friends first, really. And she's like, I have a friend. She broke up with her boyfriend just not too long ago, and I became friends with this guy over the years, so I'm still hanging out with him, and she's all mad at me. Is that a violation of girl code is really her question. Hello.
I don't think so.
How come?
Just because, I have a best friend who is still friends with people who have done me wrong and that I do not trust at all. And so she still has to be her own person and have friends that I don't like just because we're best friends doesn't mean that we run each other's lives.
Like, you broke up with him, not me.
Right. Like, she don't like my husband. I'm not going to divorce my husband because my best friend don't like him.
Perfect, thank you. Text Club thinking she needs to dump this friend or not really?
Someone said it's your friend's recent ex, and she specifically said not to be friends with him. Why would you try to ruin that friendship? If you value your friendship, you're going to stay away from him. I recommend staying loyal to your friend. A lot of people are saying not right now to be friends with him. Maybe try to give it some time.
Okay, girl code violation or not really?
So actually, I was friends with him first. And then we became friends, and when they broke up, she told me I couldn't be friends with him anymore. And I just told her, I'm really sorry. I get that you guys broke up. But I was friends with him first. So I obviously stayed friends, and it was a real issue for her. She, dumped me as a friend.
But you weren't willing to just completely cut off somebody to maintain that relationship.
Yeah, I guess it's prioritizing, right? Clearly he was a better friend than she was.
Right. Well, I think it helps that you were there. Anytime that you're talking to somebody that's being in the situation, that helps. And a lot of people seem to be kind of, we're getting arguments on both sides. I think most people are okay with you being friends with this guy.
Someone did say it seemed like the breakup was mutual, so I would say not a violation. But if he cheated or something, then yeah, he should be dead to you. But people seem to think, I think it would be, someone said it seems like it's her problem she needs to get over. You've been friends with him, so why can't you stay friends now that they're not together?
Hi, you been there before?
I just went through this, and it was this really serious relationship my friend Claire was in, and she broke up with this guy Tate, and Tate and I shared a lot of common interests, and we'd always been friends during their relationship, but she said to me one day, you know what, stop buying my ex gifts, because I was getting him little things that we had in common, and just small things for his birthday and stuff. And she's like, you know what, just stay out of it, just stay away from my ex.
She demanded cut him out.
Yeah.
So are you two still friends then? Did you do what she asked or?
Yeah, we're still friends, but I don't talk to her ex anymore, and I get it. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little strange to be buying her presents and stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
That is weird. Yeah.
Something about that feels a little peculiar. Now, overall, do you think there's a verdict here? I don't disagree. I think if she'd got like cheated on or something, that's a completely different boat. But otherwise,
People, I would say, most people are saying if you're going to, just give it some time since it's such like a recent breakup.
so maybe just wait a while before like
Yeah.
we're besties now. I hope that helps you out there, Becca, a little bit. You know, maybe you could just say like, why does it bother you so much? Like, why does it bother you so much if I'm friends with this person?
What do you mean? It's her ex. Obviously, someone said for Girl Code, life isn't always as straightforward as a rule book, but definitely do think you need to give it time because it seems like you're kind of throwing it in her face.
I do think it'd be weird if like, because some people with their friends, it's like, if I'm hanging out with my friend, I'm with this friend or that friend. And then there's people that are like pack animals. Are you trying to like include this person, like hang out with her? Now I think then that's a bigger
That's
problem.
weird.
That's an issue then. Because it's like, why are you bringing her ex-boyfriend and like being like, hey, look, we're besties. Let's all sit at this table and hang out together. That's weird.
It also seems like you're really pushing for this friendship. I would say a red flag. I don't like it. Are you sure you just want to be friends with him or more than friends?
Does seem like she's into him. Kind of reads that way.